Супер. Так, идем.
Dang, son.
$1,000 a piece of floor mat. That's why somebody stole these.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we got some super epic news. Our brand new build, the Lamborghini Aventador SV, is about to arrive over here. The driver just called us and he said he's gonna be here in a few short minutes, which is super just epic because as you guys know, first off, we got this sucker for a smoking deal, $138,000. Second off, we got it from the West Coast, which is way further than we normally buy stuff from. And we had somebody actually do a little bit of work, some carbon fiber repairs to the roof. So that's why we traveled over there and took a look at it at Real Life Exotic Shop, which that was super epic to see his shop and just to see the repair process in general. But guys, it is finally gonna be here where we could actually fully take it all in, because when we were out there, there was so much going on, so many epic builds, we didn't fully kind of soak it in, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you know?
dude, we couldn't grasp the epicness, dude. There was just a lot going on, a lot of epic stuff.
That's
But you
right.
know what? Today we finally get to actually just get a feel for this car,
That's
dude.
right, we're gonna get it off the trailer. We're gonna have to figure it out because I believe it doesn't run and drive. We might have to even just use some brute force because we don't have no forklift out here or the skid steer, none of that stuff, but we'll figure it out because we're getting that sucker right here where we can finally look at it, walk around it, see all the damages like precisely, you know what I mean? And also get ready to clean that sucker up, do our thing that we like to do, dude.
Dude, 100%. And also we want to go ahead and order all the little parts that we couldn't really see, like just everything, dude.
Exactly, dude. There is so much epic stuff that we're gonna do to this Aventador, guys. So you guys are just gonna enjoy this whole entire process. But as of right now, we're gonna prepare a few things, maybe get like the wheel dollies out here, maybe some jacks, and get ready for the driver to arrive, get this Aventador off, and get it sitting in our garage.
Alright guys, so Pops just took off. He went to find the driver just in case he's lost, because these roads, there's plenty of roads around here. There's a bunch of like dead ends and stuff like that. So he's gonna go see if he can locate the driver and just tell him to follow him back to our shop. And we're just patrolling right now just in case he comes from another way, because there's so many ways this trucker can come from, and we want him to end up on our road and possibly even back up into our, like a little bit of our driveway over here. So getting a call right now.
That Pops?
Yeah. Hello? All right, he's heading this way. All right, we're about to see.
Yeah,
all right, sounds good.
There's a few posts that like you can, like if you take the wrong turn, you can kind of just hook it with the trailer, and we didn't want him to do that.
I see the truck over there.
No way. You see
Yeah,
it
I just
already?
seen a truck drive by.
Presents. Dang, son. We had a safe landing, dude, didn't we?
Oh yeah, I mean it sounds a little rough rolling it around, but we managed.
Hey,
dude.
huge shout out to Safe Auto Transport. Got it here. You got it here super fast. Man, in an enclosed trailer, that's exactly what we wanted, man.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you.
for sure. Even if the car's beat up, dude, it's good.
Yeah, man, he did an amazing job. He literally made sure we didn't make any more damages, although I don't see how that's possible. It has lots of damages. He protected it from further damages. But
pictures on pickup.
you got pictures and everything?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. Dude's awesome,
You gotta have
man.
pictures before and after, you know, that way you don't damage anything extra.
Exactly, dude. Look at this car, dude. Doesn't it look a lot more epic over here?
Dude, it looks way better over here. I'm telling you, out here, you know, this is our main focus, and this is just insane looking. Just seeing it on the ground right here is just incredible,
Dude, the funniest thing is Pops brought out the golf cart to try to pull it.
That thing ain't gonna pull nothing.
Almost
dude.
had it, but I almost had like a nice little pull on it, but I think this sucker was in gear, I believe
Yeah,
so.
but other than that golf cart's too weak, man. This thing's super heavy, you know, 12 cylinders, man. It's weight, dude.
Dude, look at this sucker, dude. Oh my god.
Insane.
Look at that, got the rift exhaust. This is stuff that we already seen. But honestly, dude, it's a whole different perspective when it's in your own hands.
Yeah,
you know
when
what I
it's
mean?
in our shop,
When it's at home.
yeah, when it's at home and me and you just can do our thing on this thing, dude.
Let's go do a quick little walk around before we put on the wheel dollies. Dude, love these wheels, man. They look so good. This is where the scraping is happening, somewhere in this area.
It's basically just scraping at the bottom, something like that. So we're gonna throw it on wheel dollies. That way we can at least get it up in the air, and then it'll be way easier to roll it in the garage.
Alrighty guys, so we finally got our very first V12 in the Goon Squad garage right here, and look at this sucker. Look how good it looks. Just in shambles right here, and a bunch of different pieces. Still looks super good. This is a 2016 Lamborghini Aventador SV, dude. And I gotta say, dude, that is my favorite thing about this car, is that it is a nice spec. I think there's only like 499 SVs ever made, so it makes this car super special, super rare, and we're gonna get this sucker fixed up, and it's gonna be better than it ever was. How about that, dude?
100%. And we kind of threw on that rear bumper. It is completely damaged, but dude, look how sick it looks, dude. The center exhaust, dude, all that stuff.
I absolutely love the SV rear bumper, just all the features. It looks so aggressive right here. And this one right here is definitely beyond repair. There's so much damages going on here. And I think it's all carbon fiber, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe it's complete carbon fiber.
look
Even
at
the
that,
painted
dude.
stuff, dude.
Dude, somebody may be able to repair that, like a professional carbon fiber guy. But you know what? I think it's going to take too much time, and it's just going to take too much money to get that repaired. Might be better off just buying a brand new rear bumper and not waste any time trying to fix that right there, dude.
100%. Look at the rift exhaust, dude. I think that just looks super good. Definitely need to be cleaned up and shooting some fire, dude.
Dude, I believe that sucker is fully titanium, and dude, any titanium exhaust is gonna sound absolutely insane, and I guarantee you it will, I think, shoot flames, because I believe it's just fully straight pipe. A V12 straight pipe.
It's gonna sound like an F1 car, dude.
My goodness, can't wait to do the first start, which I believe we could already go ahead and start it, but we got a bunch of oil leaking. I think that radiator right there, or that oil cooler right there, is just completely busted. There's just, I mean, look at the damage right here. I believe this sucker was like hit from the back, and also it was rolled over. This was a rollover damage, which, how can you fix a Lamborghini that was rolled over, dude?
Dude, we already started right there, the carbon fiber roof.
That's
but
right,
dude,
you take it to the Goon Squad garage and you just start tearing it apart and you figure it out. But yeah, let's go over to this carbon fiber repair. So you guys seen it in California where it was still like not fully repaired, but now Mike over there just completely got it perfect. Look at that, dude. You hear that, man?
It is solid, and underneath it too, it's all OEM look.
That is stronger than original.
He stood on
right
that,
there.
dude.
Yeah, Serge stood on that right there. But you know what? All we really have to do is just do a little bit of body work, which I believe even from factory they do like a skim coat of body filler, I believe so, and just get it smooth. Maybe.
Yeah, because it is carbon fiber. They want to smooth it all out because if you usually paint over carbon fiber like some cars will do, you can see it through the paint.
But dude, look at all these measurements right here, dude. This had to be perfect, and that's exactly what it is. And that would have costed us about $30,000 if we couldn't repair this. Luckily, we found a carbon fiber guy and he's able to fix that for a fraction of the cost. And like we mentioned before, a whole entire tub would have cost like what, 30 grand, and it would have been super difficult to repair. So I'm super happy that we hired somebody to do that. Normally, we would have took on something like this, but you know what? In this situation, we had to be smart, and you know, like, sometimes you just got to give stuff up. You know what I mean? Just admit that you can't fix something like a professional.
Hey, you never know. I could have threw some knuckles at that thing, but it had to be perfect because, you know, body lines line up right there and all that stuff. And you know what? It's better to do that instead of like replacing the whole tub and spending tons of time, dude.
Exactly. And same on that side. There was a little bit of damage. We already showed you guys, but look at this right here. We already know we got to order a bunch of stuff, but for the most part, all this stuff right here just unbolts and we can just replace it with ease, man.
Dude, 100%, dude. I mean, all the stuff you can buy off of eBay, you can practically buy, I think you can buy all these parts off of eBay.
That's a cool thing about this Lamborghini right here, or this Aventador. It's a 2016 model, so it's not like fairly like brand new. So there's already been a bunch of these wrecked, so we can source parts all over the place online, which means we can get this stuff a lot faster, and it's not gonna be a scenario like that Porsche right there where parts are just taking forever. This project right here is gonna be done professional. We're gonna order every little bit and piece, and we're not gonna cut any corners. I'll tell you that right now.
100%. I mean, most of the stuff is exactly like a regular Aventador. Of course, just the SV has like different like bumpers and side skirts, but
check the oil right quick, dude.
Wait, there's probably no oil in there at all, dude.
Oh man, somebody was redlining this thing. I'll tell you that right now. But for the most part, everything looks pretty promising back here. Of course, we already seen that crack right there. We seen the crack in that X-member bar right there,
which we don't know. We may end up just buying a new one, but I don't know, dude. They're kind of pricey,
They're
man.
super pricey, but you know what? I think we're still gonna be pretty cheap in this Aventador right here. And also, you guys might have seen where it came with some extra stuff along with this bumper right here. We had a bunch of stuff just piled up right here, and there's actually a bunch of random miscellaneous good parts like this piece right here. Look at this. You may think this is like a piece of trash, but this is actually a carbon fiber piece for something. Look at it. It's got a Lamborghini emblem on it.
That thing's probably like $400, $500,
I'm telling you, it's probably super expensive. So it's good to have stuff like this and like this. This is like some ducts or whatnot. Some of this stuff is probably damaged, but it's just awesome to have like any nuts and bolts and just random miscellaneous stuff.
Even the damaged stuff, you see it's damaged and you know exactly what to order because sometimes it's missing. You're like, what goes here? You know what I mean?
100%. And like you'll find that piece. And look at this right here, just like this. Look at this massive piece right here. This is actually still good. I believe this goes into one of these massive ducts. But look at this, dude. I think this is this piece on the other side. Look how huge it is. I'm gonna hide my head in here.
That's why they call it a vent and a door, dude.
And this is the door right here that goes up. But dude, that's crazy.
I think that it has like an emergency latch right there that you just hit, and the beautiful doors in the world right there.
That is so sick, dude. Our first supercar where the doors go up, dude. That is just insane, unreal, truly a blessing. And of course, there's some other parts right here. Look at this piece right here. This is another carbon fiber piece, some sort of scoop, and it's Lamborghini. But look at it. It looks almost like somebody fabricated that.
Hey, it looks like somebody did it in their garage right there. But hey,
that's what I think some car companies will do. They'll get third-party businesses and they'll form something just in high-quality manner. This right here too is carbon fiber. You can't really tell, but right here, look at this, dude. Super thin carbon fiber, and I guess they just painted it to go with a scheme of this SV.
We may have to get those in carbon, dude. That would be sick. Like, do a lot of carbon on this car,
I think a lot of carbon would look amazing on this car just because it's, you know, it's an Aventador. It's got so many just like different aggressive edges and corners. That's going to be awesome to have. More exposed carbon. And we got airbox right here and another little piece where I don't even know where this goes right here, but we'll figure it out.
I think it's gonna be a fairly easy project, dude, honestly, dude.
Honestly, we're looking at it and we're like thinking like a lot of this stuff just really just unbolts and replaces, but of course there is probably gonna be a little bit of framework because See how this got damaged right here? You can tell that it cracked. So I'm pretty sure that this corner got pushed in, which could have threw some things off. So we're gonna have to measure to get this sucker fully lined up.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
what I mean?
So we may even end up getting a new piece right there to line it up, because those holes are gonna be perfect. May even get like an aluminum one, a cheaper one, and just get that one repaired or something. Who knows?
We're definitely gonna have to figure it out, because we want to keep this car as cheap as possible, but repaired in the most professional way as we possibly can. So let's keep on moving. Let's just go ahead and give you guys an exterior walk around, because having it just right here is just so much better. You can literally pick up on every little broken piece, like this side skirt right here, which I guess we might, wow, dude.
I wonder if those are different compared to like regular Aventadors, because it has like a vent right there, and it looks like there was a carbon, a carbon lip,
carbon side skirt. That's pretty sweet for downforce. You know what I mean?
100%.
This car needs that downforce. Although look how low this sucker sits, dude.
It's actually pretty low, and it's actually lifted on those, so this car is even lower than it is, dude.
I love these wheels. I don't know how many times I said that, but I'm gonna keep saying that, because just look at the design of this. This looks so amazing. It's dented right there. We're gonna get a shop to straighten that out, and we're gonna get them freshly powder coated and all that good stuff. This fender right here can be straightened out, right?
Yeah, we'll straighten that sucker out, a little bit of heat, and we'll be good to go.
Let's keep moving to the front right here. The hood looks in perfect condition, and this car kind of looks like it's matte because it does have that PPF, which we noticed with PPF, whenever we buy cars with PPF, it literally holds parts together.
This thing without the PPF would be way more scratched up and would be kind of missing a few things. It actually kind of holds stuff together, dude.
It does, 100%. Let's open this hood right here. We actually popped this sucker out right here because we had to actually put some juice to it to unlock the steering wheel to drive or kind of steer this sucker around. But man, it looks super sweet in here. Look at those frame rails right there.
I think they're good, but dude, look at the shocks. I've never seen a car with like the coilover sitting sideways, dude.
And them suckers are adjustable as well.
I wonder if those are stock right there.
Yeah, they look stock, honestly. Who knows?
Super sick, dude. And I believe this car has the self-raising front end, which is perfect.
Needs it.
You definitely need it on this car,
100%. But other than that, up front here, dude, honestly, not that bad. The frame rails look like they didn't move over. This headlight got completely destroyed, which we already got a new one. And I think we just need like some ducts in here. This right here broke off super easy to just weld on. Other than that, dude, the front end is gonna be simple.
Yeah, look at that, dude. It says SV on the front. I believe this is the paint code, dude. Look at that.
Ooh, Bianco Isis. What?
I guess it's a special white color right there,
What
dude.
is that? But anyways, moving along over here, this fender is in perfect condition, which I love to see that right there. All the stuff over here is nice. Look at this duct, a little cracked. So we're actually gonna have to buy all the ducts. So we're gonna have to definitely
What
get
are
a
those,
hole.
like brake ducts or something like that?
We're gonna have to add on to our whole entire list. I know we made a list out in Cali. Now we're gonna add on to it like 10 times more. You know what I mean?
There's probably gonna be like a few more pages to that list because of all the little stuff, dude.
For sure. Got this mirror that's good right here. Hopefully I didn't just break it. It might be electronic, right?
Hey, that thing looks sick. Almost looks like the Huracan mirrors,
Yep,
dude.
just almost the same. And I love how this car looks like almost like a jet. You know what I mean?
Dude, I believe they based this off of like a fighter jet or something.
Probably, but look at this right here. So they got like, I think like 2 radiators or 2 coolers per like scoop right
I
here.
feel like they got 20 on this car, man.
Look how huge these suckers are. Dang. But you gotta have it for a V12.
And look at the carbon tub, dude. That's insane.
Look at the
right
weave
there.
on it. It's like super thick weave right there, and nothing is broken on the tub, which that's huge right there.
Yeah, it got close, but it just hit the side skirt right
Just hit
there,
the side skirt, destroyed the side skirt, which these side skirts are fiberglass,
Hey,
surprisingly,
man,
dude.
that's crazy. They should have made the whole car carbon, dude.
That's what I'm saying, but might have been too light and it might have took flight. You know what I mean?
Honestly, dude.
We don't want that. But of course, these quarter panels are completely destroyed. And look at that. What do we have in there?
Dude, I believe we got quarter panels in there. We're already getting parts in because that's just how excited we are, and we want to move quick with this.
We're gonna
build,
move
dude.
super fast, guys. We got some super epic stuff planned for this SV, and we kind of want to go over it with you guys because we might take this a whole different route than you guys are expecting. But you know what? I'd still think it's gonna turn out like the most epic Aventador you have ever seen. All right, so moving into this SV interior where we already showed you guys a little bit of it, but there is some pretty crazy things that we're noticing in here.
I mean, first of all, I just wanted to say this thing just feels like a fighter jet, dude. Sitting in here, just look at this door, man.
Ooh.
You pull it by a string, that's like what you pull like on a fighter jet. But anyways, like the damages in here, I mean, we showed you that airbag in the seat. The seat needs to be stitched up, and I believe the seat belts need to be taken out and shipped off. That way they can just get repaired. This one's locked up. This one's it's not, but it does need to probably get shipped out because Lamborghini's kind of like weird when their seat belts blow. You kind of want to redo them all. But other than that, the next thing is the floor mat. So it might not look like much, but there is a carbon fiber mat that goes on top of this. That's a solid floor mat with a little bit of carpet on it. And that right there is $1,000 a piece used, dude. And they're hard to get. I believe only the SVs and SVJs have the exact floor mats. They're super difficult to get. $1,000 a piece of floor mat. That's why somebody stole these. So that's, sometimes stuff happens like that, especially at auctions. People steal stuff like that. And I believe there was an OEM fire extinguisher that sits right there. It looks like it got ripped off. So kind of sucks that that happens at auctions, but you ain't
part
gonna,
of it. Hey,
that's part of it. All this stuff is exposed carbon, which is just super cool. It's that dry exposed carbon. Just makes it feel a lot sportier in here. You know what I mean?
and then of course you notice something in the back there.
Dude,
what do we got?
The cup holder, the
$4,000 cup holder.
One and only, probably $4,000 or $5,000 cup holder. Our Huracan doesn't have cup holders. Man, one passenger can have a drink in this car, dude.
A coffee or whatever, man. You can go through drive-throughs.
You ain't even worried about that with this thing, dude. You ain't worried about drinks. You're worried about just driving, dude.
That's what this car is about, driving and hearing that beautiful V12 just roar. You know what I mean?
And I do notice that this interior is way larger. It feels like a bigger car compared to the small Huracan. This thing is like longer, dude. Look how big the dash is. Super massive.
You literally have to like reach all the way out to actually like touch the glass, which that's wild right there. And I love all the accents. I love the red pinstripe right there, the SV right there, and also the SV in the seat right there. That is awesome.
And I believe these seats only come with the SV, the design right here, which looks super cool, the red and stuff like that. And also the steering wheel has a little red stripe, but this steering wheel is disgusting, dude. It's all matted like that suede.
Is that bacon grease?
It looks like it. I believe that's just from your hands, people's hands sweating. This needs to get replaced. It got some kind of probably mold, some kind of bacteria growing on it. Probably do all carbon or do like Alcantara steering wheel. I think that would look super sick. Everything flows. The carbon door, this and this right here, and then everything else.
The headliner. Oh my goodness.
Headliner? I thought you said a carbon fiber headliner.
Oh, imagine. Let me see that with the light right there. Wow, that looks good right there. They should have added some carbon up there, 100%, man.
Center right here, dude.
But it is super filthy in here. We're definitely gonna do a deep clean on this.
It needs to be clean probably before we like do anything, because there's a bunch of rocks, a little bit of glass here and there from the glass shattering, and we want to clean this stuff because that can cut it. It can stain the seats. We want them, and I believe behind these seats, I glanced, a bucket of dirt, dude.
Yeah,
just a bucket of dirt.
It literally filled up with dirt, and there was even dirt in the transporter's truck. He's just emptying a bunch of it out. But dude, as for this interior, dude, I am so surprised how good of condition it is. There's no like crazy like creases in the leather or anything. Everything can be conditioned.
And I'm glad that just one airbag on the seat blew. The dash airbag would have been a nightmare.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I can only imagine changing that airbag out. But other than that, super clean, like on the inside. Don't notice anything like crazy.
But guys, that's pretty much gonna be our wrap for today's video. The Lamborghini Aventador SV has finally landed in the Goon Squad garage, which means we're gonna tear this sucker completely apart in the next video. We're gonna get it fully detailed, just get it just completely torn down, where we can order all the parts that we haven't ordered just yet, and just get this sucker ready to be rebuilt. It's gonna be an absolute epic rebuild, guys, and we got some pretty crazy curveballs to throw at you guys, so definitely stay tuned. Drop all your comments and thoughts down below. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.